too late to do my spring TBR? It might be. This is gonna be my spring, summer TBR. All the books that I wanna read for the next couple of months through the summer. When spring and summer come around, I really get in the mood for like cutesy romances, cozy fantasies, fun books. Like fall and winter to me feels like heavier reads, things with darker atmospheres, horror, dark fantasy, whereas spring and summer to me is all about fun vibes, cute vibes, silly vibes. I have a stack here of books that I would like to read over the next couple of months, and then we're also going to talk about some of my anticipated releases that are coming out over the next couple of months. To start, this book I am so excited for. I have been waiting for this book for what feels like forever. That is The River Has Roots by Amal El-Mohtar. She is one of the authors of This Is How You Lose the Time War, which is one of my all-time favorite books, and she had not written any other books. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for her to come out with a new book. And this one sounds so good. I mean, not only is this cover giving springtime, but this sounds so good. It's about these two sisters who live in this fairy realm, and their family has always paid tribute to the fae in this realm, but then one of the sisters rejects a suitor from these lands, and their sisterly bond is tested. I can't wait because the writing in This Is How You Lose the Time War is it's like the pinnacle of good writing to me. So I'm very excited for this. Oh my god, it's also blurbed by T. Kingfisher. Oh my god, I hadn't seen that yet. There's a chicken. There's also artwork inside. I'm just so excited to read this. Okay, next, this is probably the darkest book that I have on my TBR. Everything else is pretty light and fun, but I have Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna von Veen. This is a vampire book that takes place in the 1800s in the Netherlands, also following sisters. So I kind of have like a sisterly vibe going. And this is about, like I said, two sisters. One of them has been exhibiting some very odd behaviors, and so the other sister, in order to protect her twin from getting institutionalized in an asylum, she has to figure out what is going on with her sister, what the secrets she's hiding are. I believe this is also sapphic, and I'm very excited for this. Also, every time I see this, I am obsessed. Like this dog on the cover, so cute. Okay, next up I have Paladin's Strength by T. Kingfisher. This is book 2 in her Paladins series. I actually would like to read the whole series over the next couple of months, but that seems a little ambitious. There are 4 books, and this is book 2. I've already read book 1, so I guess I only have 3 books. But this is a very fun fantasy romance series. It takes place in the same world as Swordheart, which is my all-time favorite T. Kingfisher book. And each book is following these paladins who, in the first book, the god that they protect and like worship died, so they're kind of left like in limbo. It's a very fun series. This one, I believe that the heroine is a bear shifter. I'm pretty sure that's this one. Yeah, okay. The bear is on the back. I'm pretty sure the heroine in this is a bear shifter, which just sounds so fun. So I would like to read the whole series, but definitely book 2. Let me know, actually, if you guys would like me to do a reading vlog of the whole series. That might motivate me. Next, this one I just feel like I have to read in spring, and that is Late Bloomer by Maisie Eddings. This is a sapphic romance about this girl who wins the lottery, and she decides to put all of her money into this flower farm, but it turns out that there's another girl who believes she's the rightful owner of this farm, so they have to co-run it together, and it just sounds so cute. Okay, then Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Obviously this has to be read in the summer, and I just read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez in my last reading vlog, and I loved it. I was obsessed. It was 5 stars, so I'm so excited to read this one. This one is about 2 people who are cursed with everyone that they date and like break up with finds the love of their life immediately after they break up with them. And so they kind of connect online with each other and are like commiserating over both having this same curse. So they decide to date each other, hoping that the curses cancel out. And it just sounds so cute. Then I have The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. This is a cozy fantasy book about this girl who is the librarian of this like magical library protecting all of these like magical ancient texts. But then the library starts burning down and she has to save as many books as she can and go on the run to this remote island. In order to make some income on this island, she starts making jams. It just sounds so cute. Then I have some sequels and series that I would like to finish and continue in. So one that I want to finish is the Ruinous Love trilogy. This one is Scythe and Sparrow, and I'm very excited for this one because the couple in this book, I've been very intrigued about them. So I'm excited to finally read their book. This one takes place in a circus because the heroine is like a motorcycle performer. But I'm curious to see how this one compares to the other two because so far book one is still my favorite. I did like book two, but not as much as book one. The hero in this, he's the doctor, so I've been very intrigued by him from the other two books. Another series that I want to continue in, I don't own the book yet, but that is A Drop in Corruption by Robert Bennett Jackson. This is the second book in the, oh my god, what is it? The Tainted Cup, which I loved the first book, so I'm very excited to read book two. I probably won't buy a physical copy until the paperback comes out, so I will get this one from my library. But this is a fantasy series that's also a murder mystery, so each of the books has like a big mystery in it, and you're following a detective and her assistant as they're investigating. And I just loved book one so much. It was such a pleasant surprise. I also want to read The Last Hero by Lyndon A. Lewis, which is the third and final book in the First Sister trilogy. This is a sci-fi space opera that I cannot wait to see how it ends. I loved book one. Book one was an easy 5 stars. Book two was more like a 4 stars. I do feel like it was a lot of like setting up what is going to be a very epic final book. Like where all of the characters ended up at the end of book two, I am like, I can't even comprehend how crazy the last book is gonna be, so I'm very excited to read this one. Okay, now I have a bunch of books that I am very excited for that are coming out over the next couple of months. So I have my Goodreads pulled up here because I don't remember what all of them are about. But first up, I have The Unlikely Pursuit of Mary Bennet. This is a sapphic Regency romance following Mary Bennet and Charlotte. I'm sad. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I love it. It's a sapphic romance between the recently widowed Charlotte Lucas and a grown-up scientist, Mary Bennet. Need I say more? Another one I really want to read is Overgrowth by Mary Grant. This one sounds so fun. It's a sci-fi horror about this girl who is an alien living on Earth, and her whole life she's been telling people, I'm an alien in disguise. And nobody has ever believed her until her alien family comes down to invade Earth and take over. Dream On, Ramona Riley by Ashley Herring Blake, another sapphic romance that sounds so cute. It's about this girl who, when she was younger, she had dreams of being a Hollywood costume designer, but then after a tragedy in her family, she has to move back home, and that's where she ends up staying. And then 12 years later, a rom-com movie is being filmed in her town, and the star of that movie is Hollywood Wild Child, who also happened to be her first kiss. So it's a little bit of small town, a little bit of Hollywood, second chance. It sounds very cute. Ooh, Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. This one is probably my most anticipated book. This is a companion to Savor It, which so far is my favorite romance of the year. And this one is a second chance romance. And the couple in this are the best friend and the brother of the heroine who were married and then had to have a son and got divorced. So it's probably gonna be a very angsty second chance romance. I loved them in Savor It, and I was really hoping that we were gonna get more of their story. You could tell in Savor It that there was so much like lingering chemistry and tension. Oh, I'm very excited for The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, especially since I recently finished the Shepherd King duology. This one says it's about a prophetess? Prophetess? Why is that really hard to say? A prophetess. Prophetess. A prophet. A female prophet. Why can't you just say a prophet? So a girl who's a prophet, and she has to go on a quest to defeat the gods, and she is being protected by a knight. The Starving Saints by Caitlin Starling, who I love. I've loved all of her books so far. This one says it's a medieval horror, which I don't know that I've ever read a medieval horror before. I already love the idea of it. It's about a castle that's been under siege for 6 months. Food is running low. There's no sign of rescue. Just as the survivors are considering worst case scenario options. Divine figures appear and help them, giving them intoxicating feasts of terrible origin and sorcery that sends the castle into madness. One of the Goodreads reviews, even though it is 3.5 stars, it says, Sapphic Lady Knights, a throuple, cannibalistic saints. It was a good time. Honestly, I'm sold. Oh, another Sapphic book that sounds really fun, Cosmic Love at the Multiverse Hair Salon. This one says it is a multiverse novel about two women who fall in love despite living in worlds that are 5 months apart, as they try to find a timeline that doesn't end in disaster. Okay, so those are all of the books that I'm hoping to read over the next couple months in spring and summer. Even though, are we technically almost done with spring? Yeah. Let me know in the comments of all these books that are on my TBR, which ones you think I should prioritize the most. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and check out my Patreon where I post tons of exclusive content. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!